How's it going, guys? Untamed Game here, glad to see you guys stopped by to check out the content, and today's video is another wacky story and an article I found on yahoo.com, and this is kind of a funny one. It's not really wacky as the last one. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll put the link in the description for your viewing pleasure. So moving on, this is one of those stories that you hear on the airplane or at the airport, I guess I should say, when there's a couple on a flight that they're just not settling down and just get ready for the flight and just, you know, settle down, get going to wherever they're going. This was a flight in the Miami International Airport going to Los Angeles, and this video has gone viral on Twitter. It's got around 6 million views right now. This happened just late yesterday, the 23rd, and basically it's one of those occasions where the guy was probably checking out another woman with his actual girlfriend sitting next to him. So then the video starts and she's all up in his face, what it looks like. You can't really see because they're like behind the other seats. So she starts arguing with him, telling him that she's gonna rip her nuts off in public, then yada yada yada. Then the flight attendant comes down, you know, does her job, just tell her to calm down and there's a kid behind you, please don't say such words. But she still goes on and on and on. So the flight attendant just tries to calm him down, but she goes off and says, you know, I'm not going to say nothing to you if you're not going to say anything to me, and start to cause a commotion, and he's the problem and whatnot. Imagine being the guy in that situation, you know, you're on the flight, you want to go somewhere, possibly going home. I don't know where these guys are from, but then out of nowhere, your partner starts going off on you, saying that, hey, you should not look at other women, and she starts snaps and starts doing all this stuff and causing an episode that everybody is probably watching you just getting yelled at. And so then she puts him on the spot, and when the flight attendant saying, you know, hey, you know, you want to come sit with us up in, you know, where the coach is or whatever designated seating area just to get them separated from the flight, she tells him that if you pick up your bag or grab it or whatnot, I'm not gonna see you again. If you come to my house, I'm just gonna call the police to get you out. So when the flight attendant gave him the option if he wanted to come sit somewhere else, he immediately agrees and just books it out of his seat, and just happy to get out there, just want to get away from her. I'm pretty sure the relationship is nothing but history at this moment. Then once the guy goes to the aisle with the flight attendants, then he starts saying, you know, you're assaulting me and stuff. And she is like, oh, I'm assaulting you? Then grabs a laptop, then smashes it over this guy's head. And everybody's like, oh. Then by the looks of the video, looks like the flight attendant also got hit, or unless that's her reaction when the laptop was swung at the guy's head, because she had her hands above her head and just, you know, acting like, oh, she's in pain and whatnot. Then she goes back to grabs her purse and she exits the plane and possibly taken away by security. So this was posted on Twitter. Then a lot of people from the Twitter community started eating it up, making like some funny memes about the guys that were ahead of the feuding couple, calling them the real MVPs of the video. And towards the bottom of this article, it says that the Miami Police Department says that while the man has been rebooked for a later flight by American Airlines, it is unclear whether the airline will rebook the woman. So this woman might have to pay an additional flight ticket to go to wherever she wanted to go, or possibly go back to. It says that they were from Ecuador. So lesson learned, if you're on a couple vacation with your guy friend or with your girlfriend, do not pay attention to any other person but her or him if you don't want to get a headache on the plane. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did. I'll see you guys on the next video, whatever it makes. Stay awesome. Have a good one out there.